Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy affects 1 in every 3,500 boys. It is a progressive muscle wasting disease that leads to loss of mobility, as well as respiratory and heart failure. Here's how it works. Each of us has a gene which encodes for the dystrophin protein. Dystrophin helps keep our muscle cells anchored to the extracellular matrix to help protect them from injury. A mutation in the dystrophin gene can lead to non-functioning dystrophin, which destroys this anchoring effect in the cells. This makes the cells vulnerable to injury. And if you're curious how that plays out, we have a demonstration for you. By age 3, a Duchenne boy will have been late to take his first steps and even then be slow to stand up. At 6, they will start to get very tired performing basic motions, like walking. At 7, they won't even be able to keep up with their friends anymore. This is when they start to fall behind socially. When they turn 8, getting out of bed is almost impossible unassisted, and at 9 their mobility is fading fast. After all this, even with careful monitoring of diet and exercise, the average Duchenne boy will be in a wheelchair by the age of 10. In the next few years, they will lose strength in their arms, probably develop scoliosis, and slowly lose independence. From 14 and on, the symptoms will worsen until cardiac and respiratory failure get the best of them at age 20 or later. And if this sounds like a grim fate, that's because it is, and for a long time that's just the way it was. We didn't know what caused DMD and had no idea how to treat it. Until we did. Huh? The dystrophin gene was discovered in the 1980s, and since then there's been an explosion of knowledge in the field of DMD. From the protein's function, to why it's necessary, to what you or I can do to help. We've learned more in the past 30 years than in the rest of history. The data backs it up too. Studies report improved social development and a longer mobile period. Today's standards of DMD care have significantly improved life expectancy, and really turned this morbid timeline upside down in ways we never thought possible. So what's next? This video wasn't just for you to laugh at our horrible drawings. We want you to make the next huge advances in the field of Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. At the rate we've been learning about DMD in the past 30 years, we're due for a huge breakthrough and someone to make a massive impact on these boys' lives. Think of big ideas and ask hard questions. Uncover as many unknowns as possible, and expand the frontiers of our understanding. It's up to you now.